designer, and I really did want to show you how to use the cut and splice tool, just because it's so handy, and it seems a shame not to show how it's used. So anyway, we create the circle. This is the kind of circle I'll go with for the time being. From a previous live stream, I was talking about how to create an offset and using that to create the paths. So this circle here, I'll just show you, is what I'm using, and I'm going to create an offset. Whoopsie. I'll offset it by 1 meter, and then we've got a whole load of circles around there, and I'm just going to try and fit it in now, fit the shape in. So what we want to do is to divide it. So you can use the divide tool. I have only started using I've started using shortcuts. I kind of forget where things are on the menu. I think modification tools, and then there's a divide. Yep. So the divide tool is really handy. So I want to divide that circle, and I want to divide it at that point, and I want to divide it kind of like at that point. And then the lovely thing is you can just take the bit which has been cut off and you can delete it. So I'll do the same thing here. So this is where the paths intersect. I use the divide tool, this circle, cut it at that intersection, and over on the other side, cut it at that intersection. And you get an idea now. Yep. So that's created a path. And yeah, I might actually adjust the shape just to make it a bit more fit in better with the paths and stuff, and then create the path from that. But obviously I kind of want that. I want this path to flow, so this needs to come in to the steps in the corner of the patio, and it needs to go up, so it needs to be quite a bit more gentle. That's a bit harsh, but that's the idea behind it, and then you get the sense of amphitheatre. And then I will show you very quickly as well, just creating an offset. So say that's the path, and I want a bed which is 1.8 meters. Let's call it 1.8 meters. This is going to be a bed, 1.8 meters. That's one bed, and then it's going to have a path of, I'm going to have a small path, and I'll have a 0.8 meter path, I think. 0.8 meters. Possibly. Well, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. So that's a path. 1.8 meter bed, and you can see now I start building up just from the existing shapes. You can start building up beds and paths, which is damned cool. And then just to give you an idea, I'll come back and revisit this, but just to give you an idea, this is a I want to do it in the center. I would create a circle with a radius. So I want to create a circle. So I'll just show you. We've got a circle with a radius of 0.9 meters, which is half of 1.8, and then that will fit nicely. Left. Oh, is it going to play? Oh, roughly, you get the idea. So I'll get the circle, and I put circles on the end of the beds, and then it creates a rounded end to each of the beds, and then you get the divide tool, divide that up. I'll just do it quickly just to show you. Come on. Yeah, and then you get ugly, but you get the idea. You get beds with rounded edges with a path going in between. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing, is just kind of playing around with the shapes, and then thinking about the width of the beds and thinking about what plants will go in there. There we go. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I wanted to show you. Okay. Yep. See you Wednesday live stream measuring up. Twitch.tv/NatureWorks. Thank you. Goodbye.